You don't get as far as the motherfuckers you talk to for no reason. You'll be successful as the motherfuckers that you talk to for no reason. What I mean is, if you spending your day talking to a nigga that ain't got nothing going on, what kind of information can he offer you? Can he help you learn something? Can he teach you something in the conversation?
What's good, oh?
Yo, Legend in the house.
Chillin', nigga, can't get a little cut, you feel me?
That's what's up, man.
Nigga been in the studio grinding on that block, need to go get cleaned up, you feel me? What's good, though, man?
Everything good, man.
That's what's up, you feel me?
Yo, man, got word from the company, yo. They want to take flight to Atlanta.
That's what's up, that's what I need. You need to put in work right now, that's what it's about. Just gonna wait, man, that's what I need, you feel me? Just let me know when they're ready.
Google Willie Clark, track record. Check me out, and remember I got the newest hip top rapper, songwriter working with me, Liven Legend. You're gonna like him. Check him out. From right here, this is my corner of the production right here. My main job is to make sure that the music is published. So he's working over there, and I'm working over here. And recently we got new equipment so we can press, make our own CDs.
From Miami, Florida, that's 305, home of them Chevys. You know, Dade County stand up. I gotta go with Biggie, Tupac, Andre 3000, and Trick Daddy.
We specialize in doing tracks for artists who want to sing to them. I'm a lyricist. I have the credentials, as you already know. Gold, platinum, hit after hit, sample after sample, with Beyonce, Jay-Z, Mary J. Blige, Snoop Dogg, Tupac, on and on we go. And I'm very excited about what Liven Legend is doing, because he has this cross type thing with soul mixed into the nowadays.
Got a new mixtape coming out, Ready for the Streets, and I also got an album just about to release, All or Nothing. So y'all make sure y'all go cop that. It's the number one album on the street. You get that mixtape, you ain't gonna pop no other CD in. Liven Legend taking over 305, y'all already know what it is. Fat Boy NT, use your pipe. Basically on some entrepreneur, independent label. I got that Huge Empire label coming out. Basically on some baby shit. Puff Daddy, you know what I mean? Trying to do it big. Kept me back with Liven Legend Live TV. Alright, right now I took y'all to the home studio we got. We got hits from lots of them in Deep City, 305, Huge Empire, the compound. We make a lot of hits happen. Right here we got the MPC, a lot of the beats created. We got the Pro Tools 003, just a small setup. A little production studio, but just mainly me letting people know that, you know, besides me being an artist, I also produce R&B, rap, pop, house music, hip hop, whatever. I mean, it's a lot of talent, but basically I'm in my own lane. I'm like a tractor trailer in my own lane. You know, you don't want to get ran over, don't get in the road. You know what I mean? I'll do my own thing. So it ain't no competition for me, but there's a lot of talent down here. You can contact me if it's about beats or production, beats, livenlegend@gmail.com. If it's about a concert or show, volunteer, ENT_@yahoo.com, and also Twitter, Liven Legend. You can also contact me there. And Reverb Nation, Liven Legend too. You know what I mean? So anybody that want to show anything like that, you can contact me there. I also got co-producers that still produce. We have one of the greats from the late 60s, 70s, Mr. Willie Clark. He produced a lot of the music that you hear. Even from the 60s, from the soul school back then in Miami. This is Mr. Willie Clark right here.
Numero uno.
As you can see, we got the old school platinums, we got the Grammys, we got the golds. So this is where the hits are invented. We got a lot of old school music that we need to resample. Like we got Betty Wright, Milton Wright, we got Roach, we got Lil Beaver. A lot of old school music that nobody never really heard that we trying to recreate, bring back to life. Music hot. So in the near future, y'all can look out for the new music we finna, put out to the public. But yeah, basically that's it. This is a little production studio.
This is a small but mighty. He has loaded this with some powerful, what you call that stuff?
Plug-ins.
Yeah, it's heavy. He even got that kicking like I never heard before. We got the old school way back from we're gonna have that in here next. But this studio is small, but he's been doing some fantastic work on it. And you'll hear it soon. Just check him out. He's ready. If you need me again, call me.
Alright. One time for the supporters of that Liven Legend movement. I can't forget about my manager, Old Mama man. One time for that Miami Mafia. Don't forget that name, Miami Mafia. One time for my homie Derek for real. Big ups to that We Good camp. The Rough Rug kids, that Quest Films, Easy Cut Films, you know what I mean? Platinum Boys Barbershop, Get Down Barbershop, all the fellas. And I give a whole shout out to that whole Libby City, that Lil Haiti movement. Y'all already know we finna take over. One. We also have another documentary on Mr. Willie Clark. If y'all check that out, it's through PBS. That'll be coming soon. Later down in the line in the video, I'll give you the links on that if you want to check that out. But stay tuned. We back on Liven Legend Live. I'm gonna take you through a tour of the plaques on the walls. We have from Austin Records, a Betty Wright. It's a Millennium top seller, platinum album. That's just one of the accomplishments. That's on Betty Wright. And as we go down a little further, we got Rockin' Chair by Gwen McCrae. That also is a platinum, a 1 million single seller. You got Grammys, you got the Grammy nominated Mr. Willie Clark right there. So this the home of the hits. The soul school, there's no more old school, it's the soul school. We recreating with the new music. So if you're looking for different new music, I know you're tired of hearing the same music every day. We got some of the best production, some of the best hot singles. We also write singles. We do a whole bunch of stuff. I mean, you just tuning in to the life of Liven Legend. I'm gonna take you through another track. This is a 1 million seller by Case in the Sunshine Band.
In other words, the gold school, the soul school mixed in with today's hip hop and rap. So check him out. Be sure to check him out. People out there who are looking for tracks, he's the man. Believe me. You got it. Visit the web. Hit song, SONGRUS.com, and just check it out. There's commercial songs on there, songs that can be set to commercials. We also have songs that are already in big time movies. HUNG Home, the series on HBO, and quite a few others.
We're trying to make a new music. We're trying to start a new trend. It ain't time to follow no other person's music. We got new hot music. So I want y'all to tune in, stay tuned in into this Liven Legend Live document.